my friends, subscribers out there, and Star Wars fans. I'd like to welcome you to a on-card collection update here with the future once again. If you haven't checked it out, I did a journey through the future zone and went through and toured, all my collectibles, and actually come across some figures that you probably have seen that I have not reviewed yet. And I'm going to get on to the 3 figures that you probably seen in there if you were really paying attention that I did not get around to. I tried to give them good shots in the video too, and if you haven't checked that tour out, go back and check it out. I did it for all my friends just to see the updates on what I have done. I've done ones like it before, but this was kind of just a little update. The first figure that I want to get around to showing is a 2000 limited edition convention figure of Boba Fett that I got a hold of for $5 off eBay. And I love the fact that he is completely silver, as you can see the light kind of reflecting off of him, if I can get a good shot. But he is a completely silver figure. They have other figures like this that they have offered at the conventions too, and I don't know much about it other than I got it for $5 off eBay, and the other ones were significantly higher, but they all had the convention sticker on it. Now I have no reason, I never did get a reply on why the sticker is not on the figure, but I'm guessing that's why I was able to win this on bid for only $5. You can see he comes with his blaster there, and he is in his original, Boba Fett sculpt from when you first see him in the movies. As you go to the back here, it shows a silverish figure of Boba from the movie. You can see there a grayish, black and whitish go along with the front of the packaging, which is kind of a silver and black here, and it looks a lot like a vintage card back too. Which I really liked about the figure, but I kind of like that the sticker isn't on there, that you can see the full figure. You can see it has the Mandalorian warrior insignia behind him too. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. On the back here, it has something that wrote, it says, more than 25 years after we first saw the Star Wars Destroyer enter the screen at the beginning of A New Hope, Star Wars continues to both inspire, fascinate. Much more than just a series of films, Star Wars is a total experience. Essential components of that experience are the toys that we grew and continue to grow up with, and the sense of community that brings us together to discuss, debate, and share all things Star Wars, just as we do here on YouTube, so that's kind of cool. It is with respect to the heritage of that experience that Hasbro offers this limited edition figure. It was created especially for a limited series of 2003 conventions to celebrate the dedication and enthusiasm of the fan community. May the Force be with you. And it has all the labels down there, 2003 Hasbro. There's a slight bend in the corner here, which I'm sure knocks the price down. But I was very happy to get a hold of this figure that I would have never gotten a hold of because I did not go to any of the conventions in 2003. Says join the official fan club Star Wars. Nice, has the Hasbro stamp there. So I was very happy to get a hold of this limited edition Boba Fett that I had to show off. So as I said, there's 3 figures that I wanted to get around to. The next one that I want to show off is none other than the vintage collection from the Phantom Menace line that has come out in 2012. The Phantom Menace wave. It's none other than Battle Droid VC-78. And I was very happy to get a hold of him. Now for a close-up shot. You see, much like the battle droids that have been offered before in the Star Wars series lately, but it's very cool to have him on the vintage card back. I actually have the Super Battle Droid too, which I'll grab real quick for a comparison. They have made the Super Battle Droid from the Attack of the Clones wave, and there we have it. He was very cool too. But as you can see, the Super Battle Droid much more massive than just your average Battle Droid. But very cool. They are nice side by side on my display. I like the card backs of both of them too. They look very nice. I was very, interested to see how these 2 Battle Droids would look on the cards once they came out with them, and they both look very nice. But back to the new one, he's got his, his patented blaster there. He's got his backpack and whatever this is that comes off the back of here. I haven't really the slightest idea. If somebody could let me know. Looks like it picks up some signals or something. But there's the blaster. Very cool. You see the battle droid, very nice. Good army building figures these are. On the back, you know, you have all the new figures from the wave: Raz Terrell, Naboo Royal Guard, Darth Maul, Dolphy the Fiend, Queen Amidala, Obi-Wan, Battle Droid, Ben Quadranaros, Darth Sidious, Quinlan Vos, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Anakin Skywalker. I lack Raz Terrell with the pit droid there and the Naboo Royal Guard, but I do have all the rest of these now. So very nice to almost have the whole wave. V-19 Torrent Starfighter, AT-AP All-Terrain Attack Pod, and Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter you can all get a hold of. Down here you can see it says, you know, 2012 Lucasfilms Limited. 2011 Hasbro actually stamped on there. But these figures were launched in 2012. It says collect all these awesome characters, each sold separately. The Star Wars The Vintage Collection. Up top, it has the same kind of write-up. It says this collection brings to life the incredible story of good versus evil that captured our imagination and took us to a galaxy far, far away. Iconic Star Wars heroes and villains are captured with incredible detail and premium features to commemorate each epic tale in the Star Wars saga. May the Force be with you. The same write-up they had on the other cards. Celebrate the legendary Star Wars saga that changed the universe forever, though it says across the top. So very nice to have the battle droid there, and I'm going to put the super battle droid over here to the side just to display in the back of the video. And the last figure that I picked up here on this to finish out this collection update, which I wanted to do real quick, is none other than the Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Phantom Menace series. And now I have all three all three Obi-Wan Kenobis that have been released in the Vintage Collection line. You can see he comes with a little communicator thing right there. I may be wrong. He has his blue lightsaber ignited. I'm trying to see, but I do not see any unignited lightsaber hilt in here with him, which the other ones did come with, but you probably have so many of them by now that it doesn't really matter. But I figured they would put one in here with them, but I do not see one in here. It may be, no, don't look like it, but it has soft goods for the cape. Not a big deal on that unignited lightsaber hilt, but I was just thought that they usually put all the Jedis with an unignited hilt to attach to their belt, but I guess this one does not have that capability or something, so, or they figure you have so many by now. You see the Jedi braid coming down to the left, and this is his representation from the first film that was made, Phantom Menace. So he was very young in this episode, the youngest representation that we know of, that we've seen, of Obi-Wan Kenobi, who later on becomes an iconic figure in the original films, with the gray beard, gray hair. I love the first Star Wars with Obi-Wan Kenobi in it, and I hate it every time I see that he gets killed. He's one of my favorite characters from the movie. I love his intelligence and his wisdom. But you see there for Obi-Wan Kenobi on the Phantom Menace card, looks great. The back is the exact as the Super Battle Droid was, same years. Stamps and everything, but I wanted to do a very cool comparison. And this, for some reason, the way they made this card, he doesn't like to stand up on his own too much here. But I got the other two for comparison. You have this one as the first representation we see, and then comes the Attack of the Clones movie, and you see he's starting to grow a beard out a little bit, letting the hair down. Cool comparison there as he goes across and becomes a little older. And you can even see depicted on the card back the movie. And then finally, actually I got a foil variant of this one. I was lucky to get when the first wave came out, but it's none other than him from his Revenge of the Sith days on the movie screen and in the saga. And he is starting to get a lot older in Revenge of the Sith, as you can see, compared to his younger versions. And now as I put them together and do a nice little rundown of Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. Very nice. You can see they did come with the lightsaber hilt only for his Revenge of the Sith character. He has this communicator like he does in this one here, for the Attack of the Clones and the Phantom Menace version, but I do not see an unignited lightsaber hilt, so that's something that I never noticed. Excuse my dogs for barking. But there you have it. I want to thank everybody who tuned in and watched this video. I want to thank all of you. And that Obi just doesn't want to stand up. But I want to thank everybody for watching, as I said. Make sure to leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, add me as a contact, and if I can, I will subscribe back, and I will for sure add you. And as I said, I thank everybody for watching and tuning in. And as always, may the Force be with you, and peace out.